I only met Rose and Eric once a few days ago, but that's it, really close. Gorgeous, you two, that's it. Yes, little shake of the hips, Rose, into, yes! Love it, you two, beautiful. These ones.
God!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hi everybody, how are you? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you for the very first time the brand new Sirui 35mm f1.4 lens. Now I must confess, this is not the first time that I've used this lens. I received it from Sirui about 2 weeks ago. I hadn't had a chance to use it on a real wedding day as yet. However, I did use it for the first time on my recent 3-day wedding photography workshop, Shine, and it performed really, really well. Also, this isn't the first Sirui lens that I have reviewed. A few months ago, they sent me their 85mm f1.4 lens, and it was fantastic. I really loved using it. In fact, that lens was so good that Helen over here, I'm going to point the camera on you, it is now Helen's 85mm lens.
I did steal it and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Sirui.
Yeah, exactly. So Helen's been really enjoying using that lens. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you this one, especially because the 35mm focal length is my favorite focal length. I think it's just the perfect focal length for documentary, especially on wedding days if I want to get very close. I feel like when you get close with a 35mm and you fill the frame with the emotion, those images just have so much impact, and I love doing that. But I also love the 35mm focal length for portraits as well, and I've used it for portraits for years now. I like it for little people portraits, and also again getting close for quite intimate portraits, and I'll show you me doing that in this video. So yeah, this is almost like the perfect lens for me, because in the past I have always used my Sony 35mm f1.8 lens, and that lens is fantastic. It's probably been the lens I've used the most over the past few years. But it's 1.8 and this one is 1.4, and that just means that we can use it to create bigger bokeh, more impressive bokeh, and also use it in lower light more effectively. So I'm very much looking forward to trying this, and what I thought I'd do is something a bit different in today's video, because many of the questions that I may get asked about this lens may be how quick is it to focus, how sharp is it. I'm going to do a shoot where there is no hiding place. So very shortly, I'm going to be joined by two fantastic models, Rose and Eric, who I only shot for the first time a couple of weeks ago at Shine, and I'm going to do a timed 10-minute portrait shoot with them in this room. Just get my camera out as well so you can see it. So we are at the stunning Crewe Hall today in Cheshire. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue, as you can see. But this room will be a bit of a challenge because I don't know if the camera's picking it up so well, but it's actually very, very low light. In fact, let me just show you what the weather's like. It's just pretty grim. Welcome to Cheshire, everyone. So it will be challenging because I want to do this shoot completely in natural light. So it will really push this lens, and there'll be no hiding place. It'll be a 10-minute time shoot with no gaps. If I mess up, you will see me messing up. But remember, the reason I'm doing this is to show you how quick this lens is to use on a real portrait shoot. So if anything goes wrong, you will see it going wrong. What I thought I would do is show you the comparison between this, my most used lens of the past 10 years, I would say, the Sony 35mm f1.8 lens, and of course the Sirui Aurora 35mm f1.4 lens. So this is the price you pay almost for a 1.4. It's physically bigger. Now to me, I must admit, that is not a great thing because, as I mentioned, I love using the 35mm focal length for documentary, for getting close to people, and for me, when you're getting close, it helps, or I find it easier to get close when I'm using a physically smaller lens, because I just feel it's less intimidating. I would prefer it if it was smaller, but at the same time, you're not going to get a lens this size that's 1.4, so it's a payoff. So this is the size comparison difference. I will say, weight-wise, there's virtually nothing in it. I mean, maybe this one is marginally heavier, but it's so close you wouldn't really tell. And the other difference is that the 35mm f1.4 from Sirui has an aperture ring on it, whereas the Sony doesn't have an aperture ring. So yeah, I thought it was important to show you the physical size differences between the two. It's not so big that it's a problem, but I do prefer the smaller size, so it's a payoff. Smaller size, wider aperture. Okay, so here we are at the shoot, and first of all I want to say a big thank you to Rose and Eric for doing this. They've just come back from my Shine workshop and they were exceptionally good. So I said to them at the workshop, okay, I have to use you both again. So they've been absolutely brilliant. So this is the first time I've shot them for a YouTube video. So I am on my Sony A9 III today, and again, this is the Sirui 35mm f1.4 lens. And with a 35mm f1.4 lens, I might as well shoot it at f1.4. So all the shots in this video will be shot wide open at 1.4, which is exciting for me because, as I mentioned, my existing 35mm lens is a 1.8. I do have a rough plan, but I have not explained any of it to Rose and Eric, so it's new to them. The challenge that I'm going to have is, because this is all natural light, sometimes I'm going to want the light coming in through these windows, and sometimes I'm not. So there's going to be some to and fro between me opening and closing windows within this time. Also, the same with these lights. So it's a gorgeous room, but to maximize the natural light coming in from here, I want to minimize the natural light on this side. So I am going to start this video by turning off the lights. But for some of the shots that I'm going to take in this video, I want the lights on. You'll understand, but it will be timed, 10 minutes time. So Helen, do you have the timer? Actually, I'm going to cheat. Can I at least move Eric and Rose over here first?
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm buying myself a vital few seconds.
I haven't started it yet.
Right, and Eric and Rose, I'm going to pretend that you don't know how to pose, you don't know what they really do, trust me. But I'm going to pretend they don't know, so I'm going to pose them all from scratch. Okay, so actually, Eric and Rose, I'll bring you over here, and now we'll start here. So this is the Sirui 35mm f1.4 Aurora lens 10-minute challenge.
Woo!
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Go.
So Eric and Rose, I'm going to put you here, please. I will ask Eric to stand where I am there, just facing outwards here, and then, yeah, and then Rose, if you can back into with your backside. Gonna get, yeah, and Eric, you're going to wrap you around Rose for me. Beautiful. So I'm basically just simple window light shots for these. Just going to move around that way a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, this one step away. But I'm just going to move you around this way. So that's the way. Yeah, perfect. So again, I'm at 1.4 as I mentioned. ISO, let's go to 400 and I'll leave it there. And all I'm going to change in this video is my shutter speed. I'm going to go to 320. And Rose just looking out the window for me. Eric, nice and close for me. Beautiful. Oh, I've got auto review turned on, which I don't want it to be, so that's going to cost me a few seconds. Yeah, that's not good. Auto review's off. Perfect. Right, let's get my... Also, should have had this better set up. Gorgeous. Really close. Yes. Little shake of the hips, Rose. Into... Yes. Love it, you two. Beautiful. And then last one, nice and close. Stunning, you two. Right, I'm going to go a bit further back and see if I can get a nice reflection of them both in this. Not quite. If I can bring you over one step, please. And I'm going to snuggle you in nice and close again like you were. Yeah, I can get a reflection, but I don't like the mirror in the background there. So I suspected this may happen, so I'm going to use my own makeup mirror. Exactly, yeah. Perfect, and then just nice and close again. Really, really close, there's no gap between your heads. In fact, I'm struggling with the hotspot in the background, which is coming because these windows are open. So this will get rid of the hotspot that was behind them both. Gorgeous. Really nice, you two. Notice, Helen, can you just come around so you can see where the makeup mirror is? It's a common question I get asked about how close. That's it, really close, you two. Little shake of the hips again from Rose. Yes! Perfect, thank you very much. Last shot I'm going to do here is separate you both. So, Rose, can I put you here, please? So you're going to be lit by this window light. And Eric, I'm going to ask you to stand one step further back, facing the light again for me. I'm going to ask you just to be playing with your tie. Maybe one step further, that's it, yeah. Love this. So yeah, Rose, you're just looking out the window. I'm going to get really close to Eric and shoot through him, so the focus is all on Rose. Really good. Now, Rose, can you just wrap that veil around you a little bit, if you don't mind? Just looking out the window still. Yeah, just sort of like it's just sort of, or actually just throwing it actually slightly with your left hand. That's it, yeah, that's beautiful. Whilst looking out the window. Yes, that's cool. Really good. And now just looking at Eric for me. Yeah, baby, that's it. Showing him the love. Nice. Let's just take, whilst I'm here, just take a couple of focus on Eric. Nice. Perfect. Okay, how are we doing for time, Helen?
You have 6 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Okay, that's cool. Right, I'm now going to use, we're going to inject a bit of movement now, and I'm going to ask Rose and Eric to walk towards me down here. Now, that means that I do want now natural light. So I'm going to open up, oh, Helen's helping.
I'm helping.
That's handy. But I also could do without the light coming in from this side now. I should have pre-prepared these because these are quite high. And I'm also going to turn the lights on. What you're seeing from this is that this lens is extremely sharp and it's very quick to focus. Remember, everything I'm taking is at 1.4. Right, so now, yeah, this is cool. My only problem is that hot spot behind Eric and Rose, which is coming from the mirror. And I can't do much about that because that's happening because the window is open behind me, but I need that. So Rose and Eric, can I ask you to come towards me, please? Just looking at each other, yeah, they're not in anywhere near enough natural light here, so I'll take these, but these won't look good. Just keep on coming. Beautiful, you two. As they get closer to the natural light, that helps. Okay, I'm going to freeze you there, if that's right. They're going to actually to face each other now, really, really close. This is nice.
5 minutes.
Okay, we need to pick up the pace. Going to increase my... Gorgeous, you two. Just put my ISO up to 400, I'm at 250th, and I'm basically just playing with the lights behind them both. Beautiful. So we've got really lovely light from the window behind me. Gorgeous. Let's take a couple in portrait as well. It's not really a portrait shot for me, this, but yes, that's lovely. Right, whilst they're there, I'm gonna get my toys out. Don't be scared, you two. This is one. The 35mm focal length is my favourite focal length for shooting through things. So again, yeah, thank you, Helen, for seeing where this is. I'm going to put my screen out so you can see what this looks like live. But yeah, this would not be as effective if I was shooting on a different focal length. Ooh. That looks cool, you two. I think we've got it there. I'm going to go a little bit further back. Actually, can I show be a pain? Eric, can you just lift Rose up from beneath her, so that's all right. And then, so you're going to be, these are nice and fun, looking down at each other, yes. Going to get the composition correct again. Nice, you two. Yes, looking towards the light, Rose, looking up and over me, Rose, as you're laughing away. Good. Okay, perfect. And then last one, just looking towards each other again. Sweating. It's actually, all the radiators in this room are on.
3.5 minutes left.
Oof, we have got to be quick. Okay, let's just create my own reflection now. Really nice, you two. Perfect. Okay, right, there was another idea that I wanted to try. Let's do that, which is to ask Rose and Eric to lie down for me, please. On this, because Crewe Hall is a beautiful, amazing, stunning venue. I just don't like this carpet, so this will only be your heads, basically. So can I ask one of you to lie so that, in fact, I'd like Rose to lie, please, so that you're going to be here, but you're then going to be lying, so you're looking towards the light. So your feet will be there, head will be here, and then Eric, if you can do the opposite, so your feet will be here, and your head will be here, so you're going to meet in the middle.
You two had no clue we were going to do this.
No. I'm going to get that's it. So if you two, I'm going to stand up above you if you don't mind.
Just keep getting more and more weird.
We're all I only met Rose and Eric once a few days ago, but that's it, really close. Gorgeous, you two, that's it. This looks really nice. Tell you what, the flippy screen of the A9 III really comes into its own for a shot like this. Beautiful.
2 minutes left.
Okay, 2 things I'd like to do. Sorry, Rose, I'm going to ask you just lift your hand so I can just grab this veil. That's it. I will say, peek behind the curtain. Yeah, actually, let's just spread it around a little bit. This video is coming out, I'm editing this tonight. So
Nice.
when you watch this, if you watch it on the day that it came out, please know that it was happening yesterday, which was, what is today? Today's a Thursday. Perfect. Yeah, gorgeous use. Oh, that was good.
Oh, yay.
Really beautiful.
1 minute, 20 seconds.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll get you up. Thank you both. You two smashed it. The last one that I thought would look cool, if I can just grab this chair, I'm going to put it in front of this door. And I think, Eric, if you can sit on there looking cool and gangster, and then Eric, Rosa, you're going to stand just at the side behind, like, with your arm on, Eric, yeah, looking towards that light. Yeah, cool. I'm going to go portrait for these. My idea was to try and compose so that door, which looks cool, is right behind them. Yeah. That looks good. Rose just looking down at Eric for me. Eric just fierce. Now Eric, can you just sit like with your hands on your, so you're leaning forward a little bit? Yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's not all about the bride. That is hot. Perfect. How are we doing time-wise?
At 17 seconds.
Okay, cool. Let's just do another ugly one here then. This was not in the script.
Nope. 10, 9,
I'm going to grab this.
8,
That's it. Really close together again.
6,
Arms up and round each other if you can.
4,
That's nice.
2, 1.
Boom, is that it? Thank you both. Literally, I am sweating. That is, it's hot in here. All the radiators are on. Eric, Rose, thank you both so much. They've been amazing. So here are my favourite photographs from this little 10-minute portrait shoot. Again, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Sirui for sending me their 35mm lens. Hopefully this shoot does it justice, and remember, what I'm trying to show you here is that this lens focuses quickly, it's sharp, and that it's just nice and easy to use. Remember, all the shots were taken at f1.4. So yeah, massive thank you as well, obviously, to Helen for filming this for me. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you again, you two.